Welcome to One Man's Life Mission. This is my first video testimonial. This is a day game session that led to what was a pool pretty much at lunchtime. Two beautiful girls. There's so many reasons why I wanted to get this testimonial. Well, firstly, it was a day game pool direct, pulled two girls back to their place. That's outrageous enough. The second part is the girl that the student pulled was literally a 10 out of 10 knockout blonde. And the third part is that people say it's hard for Asian men to get white girls. So there's three parts to that just make this such a good testimonial for me to get. So welcome. What am I going to call you? What? We haven't even figured that out. What am I going to call you? Just give me a name.
Use my English name, Michael.
Okay. We'll go with. So, we were talking about it just before, and you wanted some help with your day game. I thought it was your first day game session, but it's not. We've discovered that it wasn't the first day game session.
Third or fifth, yeah.
Fifth, okay. So I can't claim that. That would be nice. I'd like to have the fourth one, very first day game. Yeah, but so it's like the fifth or something, sixth. So,
right, first time luck. You know, you can be lucky first time you go because you don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Where do your notes start? Where did the log report start?
All right. So 1st of October, 2020. If I had to pick one word to sum up my pickup journey, it had to be adventure. Yeah, and it's a story. You want me to read it, or like my English is not that good, so you might.
I thought it was more of like a log report of just that one day game session that ended up in the pool.
And I enjoy hanging out with you because you're easygoing, and I don't know, we have kind of like similar sense of humor, so we make each other laugh, which is good. You want that? You know, we're having fun.
Do you want to just start at the approach at the Apple store?
So yeah, I was looking around, trying to have some fun, and just start chatting to people.
And we went into the Apple store with the intention on
you have to charge your phone, right? And I thought, I can pretend because I work in sales, so I can pretend I work in there. But I don't want to pretend to be a nerd, like just a genie, or how do you call it, Apple genies. So instead, I said to myself, I work for Orange. And I turned around, I saw this girl. I was like, okay, do you need help? Like sounds professional and concerned. And she's like, yeah, my laptop is not working. I was like, yeah, I can help you with that. And she's like, yeah, sure. I was like, well, where is it? And she's like, it's my place. And I said, yeah, sure, let's go. Let's go to your place and I'll fix it for you.
Yeah, and then by the time you were talking to her, I noticed a friend.
And I said to her, I work for Orange. So the Apple might get mad on me. Yeah, it's a joke. I don't think she got it. Yeah, she didn't laugh at that, so all right. I think it's funny.
That's an important lesson to start with, is that we can talk to girls pretty much anywhere, and when you go into the Apple store, it's like there's no rules. You can say hello to anyone you want anywhere, and a lot of guys, they stay on the street. A lot of them do. Hey, they really do. They just stay on the street. They won't go in any shops, and that was part of it. It was like, yeah, we're going into the Apple store. You see an option.
Because in the shops, it might be more awkward because it's such you know, confined place.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like it's a small place. Like if you think the interaction didn't work out, you'll be awkward, right? Like yeah, it's more awkward in a
Mm.
shop.
But it's
Maybe
still,
that's why
it's still very doable. Mm.
you can do anywhere, man.
Lighthearted.
Yeah, it's beauty of the game.
Yeah. And so at that point, I noticed that she had a friend. I said hello to a friend, and then
Oh yeah, she's like, oh okay, wait here, I'll get my friends. I was like, friend? Oh okay, sure. I have my friend too. He's
you forgot that
charging.
part.
And he come back with this Asian girl, and I was like, oh okay.
Mm.
Um, she hang out with Asians. I was like, fine. I was like, where are you from? And she's like, she's from Denmark. I was
She's from
like, oh,
Denmark. Yeah.
that's like,
She's born
and
in Denmark.
before that, I thought she's from Holland because I call her my sweet Dutch girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And she corrected me next day because she's like, I'm not from Holland. I'm from Denmark. For me, you know, it's still because yeah, it's a bit confusing, but
Mm.
yeah. Anyway, so immediately I went back to you. I said, Dave, let's go. And, you know, we have to go to this girl's place to fix out her
The
computer.
laptop.
Apparently, I work for Orange.
Then I remember telling a friend as we walk out, like, yeah, he's very good with laptops. We're gonna. Don't worry.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, and
We went
right
straight.
outside, we just. The other thing is,
It was about a 20-minute walk too, by the way. It
yeah,
was like,
we talked a bit about our hobbies and passions. It turns out she's like kind of like a party girl. She goes to this one of my favorite club. It's called Sash in Downey Harbor. Like they play techno deep house every Sunday. So
mm,
yeah, like I go there every Sunday. So we kind of have like this common interest. Yeah, and yeah, it was a long walk. And she walked so fast. Remember, I have to tell her to slow the fuck down. You know, like
mm.
yeah, maybe she's just taller than me, and yeah,
Probably, yeah, it was probably like 20 minutes or something walk. We went all the way back
yeah,
to
yeah.
the apartment. We go straight into the apartment. Their roommates aren't there. I don't think anyone was there at that stage. And we went straight into her bedroom.
Yeah.
and then we looked at each other. I was like, well, what now? And straight away,
No, I think
what's the first
you
thing
know what happened?
you thought? Let's get a
I
drink.
no, I was fixing her laptop. You know, turns out she opened up so many web pages, like a lot of tabs. She didn't close it, so the computer running so slow. So I just
Mm.
pressed the power button. I rebooted, and everything was fine. It was like magic.
Did you no? But from memory, we went straight into the bedroom, and like you
That's
guys,
where her laptop
you're like
is.
you're like, let's get a drink. I want to go to drink, and I remember saying, oh no, I'll hang here, and so I was here with a friend in the room and
Yeah, yeah,
left.
yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you play with the laptop in that period of time? Did you?
No, I fixed first, and then I said, let's get grab a drink. So we went to Balolo,
Yeah. So
we
you
bought the
both left.
vodka, and yeah,
So for
and she told
guys
me
at
her
home,
friend.
for guys at home, that's an important thing to do. Is obviously, uh, if you're with you're winging your buddy to try and obviously get each other alone with a girl, hanging around in the all four together doesn't always work so well. So if you can, it's pretty fast. This happened, and you took off, and I was with her in her friend in her room, alone, and you were off, with that girl. Picked up some alcohol, and then on your way back, I remember you called me before you guys entered the apartment just in case anything was happening. You didn't want to walk in on anything.
Oh, nice idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thoughtful, but that people at home wouldn't even think about that. They'll just they wouldn't think of like this. They wouldn't think that this can happen so fast. So from hello to a super hot blonde in the Apple store to her bedroom within, well, immediately, and then you're picking up alcohol. And
Yeah, I think yeah, we have a common interest, which is, music. So we decide to, yeah, like relax and listen to some music. And I think, yeah, keep telling her why so skinny. I was making fun of her, like, somebody gave her a sandwich or something. Like, yeah,
mm,
because she was really lean that time. Yeah,
ah,
party too
so
much.
that's also pretty helpful for guys at home too. Is people say that it's like teasing, or they can call it a bit of a neg, but really it's more fun, and it also uh, it puts you on their level too. Because if people see the photos of her, I dare say most guys would be intimidated by her. I dare say almost all guys would be intimidated by her. Dan Blazarian might not, but most guys would. And so teasing and calling it
Yeah,
too skinny is definitely a good strategy. I recommend it. I've said it in many videos that, well, people call it a neg, but I don't know. It's like in between teasing and flirting and neg. It's like putting you on their level. But the girl that I was with in her room had a boyfriend, and she was continuously telling me how much she hated her boyfriend, giving me all these signs. And I was stuck in this situation where I'm like, okay, well, if I do something here, um, she was also saying that her boyfriend's coming to pick her up, and it was already a planned thing. So he was on his way. And I was stuck in this situation where the girl's telling me how much she hates her boyfriend, pretty much like putting it on a silver platter for me. And I was like, well, do I make a move? What if I fuck this up? And then you come back with the girl, and there's some other thing going, you know what I mean? Like the boyfriend turns up and I blow it for you. So I decided to just like, be friendly with her and just like chat and not make a move, just to be
yeah,
very careful. I definitely didn't, the boyfriend's on the way, and the last thing I wanted to do is blow it for you. And no matter how many good signs she's giving me, it could still go wrong. So I just decided to just hang out and just take it easy. And but yeah, she's like, I hate my boyfriend, and I hate him for this, and I hate him for that, and blah blah blah. I was like, well, how many signs you gonna give me? So you arrive back with some alcohol, and then we went on the veranda and just started drinking, and then pretty much you guys got pretty wasted.
yeah. I was, yeah, and I still physical with her like pretty much right away. Like,
Anyway,
yeah, like I
very
have her
intense.
still in my lap, and yeah, like we're creating this bubble, like we're together, this kind of thing.
Mm.
Yeah,
And us as in me and the other girl, I forgot her name, but we were just like hanging around, and just like so it was like all four of us like just chatting. It just ran really
just
smoothly.
yeah,
You kept just like being really physical and building it, and then I don't know, for quite a few hours. I think it was a few hours, and then eventually the boyfriend turned up. And when the boyfriend turned up, it turns out he's actually pretty big, and he told me that he's been boxing. And I was like,
yeah,
well,
yeah. He's
lucky
boxer.
I'm a boxer. That was the first thing he said to me, because he knew what was up. He knew what was up.
Really?
Yes, he did. He did. He knew what was up straight away. Because I remember, like,
Yeah,
we were chatting when he arrived to pick up his girlfriend, and I'm standing there next to her, and you're drunk with your girl. It's like pretty obvious, right? What's going on? He's like, yeah, I'm a boxer. I was like, okay, message taken. Um, um, and then at that stage, me, the girl, and the boyfriend, we all left at the same time, and then you stayed there overnight.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
So,
we.
so in simplistic, oh, and then you ended up dating her. She actually became your girlfriend. Um, and so this all began right at the very beginning from actually going out and running some day game. The power of day game. Like if you think about it, for guys at home, this guy has spent a lot of time in the nightclubs. You know, he'd have a few drinks, go to the nightclubs. He'd even go to the nightclubs solo. But he had never really done a lot of day game. Um, and so I often like talk about the power of day game and how you get some high quality girls during the day when you're sober. You can see each other. You can have a just a normal conversation. It can often
Yeah.
be the most effective way to meet the highest quality girls. And there's a lot of guys that spend a lot of time in the nightclubs. They can't get a decent girl or a decent girlfriend. They might strike gold here and there, but they can't really hold on to them because they're drunk in the club and it's not really building anything. Um, yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I guess that's a testimony. It's a story. It's a day game story, and um, you know, you said, look, teach me some day game. We went out and it worked pretty fast. So I guess that's a
We
test.
did. Yeah, we did a lot of
Mm,
fun things. Like we did. We tried to dare each other. I bet you can't do that, or I bet like say something.
mm,
To this girl, and you tell me, and
mm.
yeah,
Well,
I.
that's it. Yeah, that's it. I have a more fun way of doing this. It's supposed to be fun, It's supposed to be
Yeah,
fun, and it's not like those guys that Yad stop down the street. They take it really seriously. They put on their leather jackets, um, and
what's
they
wrong with leather jacket? I love my leather jacket. It's
well
sexy.
putting on a leather jacket, running down the street, jumping in front of a girl, and doing this.
Okay.
I saw you from over there.
Mm.
I had to come over here to meet you because you're adorable. Like that type of stuff.
Oh,
Like I'll do
I'm
it for a
joking.
dare. Sorry,
I'm joking. Yeah, go on.
I'll do it for a dare, but I
Mm.
guess the best way to do day game is the way I do it. It's more fun and it's lighthearted. There's less pressure. It's not like a job. It's enjoyable. You know. What did you learn from me then? What did you learn from me? What's the basic overarching philosophy then?
Well, just all right. First of all, just be lighthearted, carefree, and don't be too serious. Try new things. And second is um try to have fun. I don't know, man. Like
Yeah, I think it's also catered to each individual too. So if you have a different issue in a different area, that's definitely how the it would go. It'd be like, okay, well, this guy has a problem in a different area. Um, but I guess with some guys, if they don't really have an issue with being lighthearted, it's make sure that it's not so structured. Um, like most day game, it's so structured and it's just so wrong. The other aspect is obviously you can literally anything's possible. So you can um, from hello at lunchtime in the middle of the day, you can literally take a girl directly back to her bedroom or your bedroom like immediately. It's
yeah,
literally
that's a hard one. That's a hard one for your brain to
mm,
conceptualize. Yeah, it's because
mm,
it's logical. Like you wouldn't
mm,
think that something will happen to you, but yeah, it happens. Definitely, it's true.
mm.
All right, do you want me to repeat that or
No, I can hear it. I can hear it. It's okay.
okay?
Yeah, I guess for most people out there, um, the idea of meeting a girl in a shop and going straight back to her place or your place pretty much immediately is way out of their reality. But I guess that's what coaching's for, right? To pull them out of their reality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely worth it. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's the testimonial. That's a testimonial. That's a successful day game session. Was that the first time I took you out?
Okay, let's just say yes.
I'm not sure. So it was my first time I took you out, but it was not your first time you went out. It's like your fifth.
Oh, I went out a lot, like during the day. What do you mean, like?
Okay, so it was not your to do day game. Was this the first
Nah,
time?
definitely it's my first time. I never done it before. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And it was the first time I took you out specifically to go, okay, well, this is the adventure, and that
Yeah.
adventure probably went the best it could have possibly gone. I can't imagine how. Is there a better scenario? Could it have gone any better?
No, I can think of. And nice.
Oh, and then after that, you enjoyed day game, and then you ended up hanging out and winging one of the biggest coaches in the world. Can we mention this person or not?
Yeah, sure.
So you ended up winging this other guy who's a coach, very famous coach.
Prodigals.
Oh, you ended up winging Bradicus. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that guy. You know, not many peacock coaches I like, but this guy I like him. He's
I'm not having a go. I'm
really
not
cool.
having a go at him. No, what I'm saying is, I'm saying what I'm trying to use this to say how good I am. What I'm saying is, I like took you out for your first day game session. This happened, and then you ended up winging the best coach in the world. So it comes back to me.
Yep.
Uh,
You're the best student.
That's a testimonial, motherfucker. Yeah, I'll take that. And
You deserve it.
I'll edit. Was that?
You deserve
it. I'll edit it and I'll send it to you, and we can figure out if you want to put his name in there or not. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he wouldn't care. It's fine.
Well, I hope not. I hope not. Yeah, but I think that's good testimonial. That's good. That'll do.